teams are both aggressive attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Ivy is out there with Morant. Then it's Jalen Williams. Then it's Johnson, and it's Embiid in at the 5. Now here's Williams. And Embiid throws it down.
Oof, what a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Westbrook passes to Trent. Back to Westbrook. Fires the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Williams for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
As the head coach of the Mavericks did give me a few minutes to catch up. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Shoot 2.
A free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
Yeah, they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And both free throws good for Westbrook.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Now here's Morant. Johnson with a screen on Westbrook. Now here's Morant for 3. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. And the rejection by Embiid. Down it goes. Nice one there from Ostertag. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Ivy. Back to Morant. Johnson, the pass to Embiid. And they get it. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Hart with the screen for Westbrook. Trent outside. Hart with the screen for Trent. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
Now here's Johnson from past the arc. Buries it from 3-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Ostertag. And Embiid with the block.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
5 on the clock. Here's Ostertag. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Cavaliers ball.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Morant, the bounce pass. Johnson draws the double. Ivy kicks to Williams. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Hart with a screen on Morant. Trent outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Williams dishes to Ivy. Back to Williams. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson sends the screen for Ivy. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for Ivy. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 37 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
And a deep 3 from Westbrook. Dallas again missing. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on an 11-3 run. Grant and Westbrook pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And that one is good.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Draymond Green is checked in for the Mavericks. There's Westbrook. He's got 5. Trent outside. Back to Westbrook. Over Morant. Westbrook, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
The first one falls, and the Mavericks with some changes. Robert Williams comes in for Ostertag, and it's Moncrief in for Trent. And so he makes both from the line. Mavericks trailed by 7. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Now, here's Ivy. Following the miss by Draymond Green. Johnson, a wide open look. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Johnson's got 6.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Now Morant. After Westbrook's missed 3, Ivy finds Embiid. Back to Ivy. 17-foot shot on the way. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Outside Worthy. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Cavaliers. 10-point lead. Yep, it counts. And it's 7 points for Williams.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
No good on the free throw.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 20-4 run. Pass to Asik. Green against Avdia. Now here's Kuzma. He's tightly guarded. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's the teardrop. Avdia can't hit. Mavericks trailed by 11. Pass to Mann. Outside, Green. Lets it go from deep. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, you're uncertain of what Draymond Green is going to do in the pick and roll. This guy has so much craft and guile in his game.
2 minutes.
And here's Avdia. Over Green. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Pass to Worthy. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Asik with it. Inside. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Moncrief. He has yet to score. To the paint. Here's Williams, and the layup's good off the glass.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Here's Pritchard. To the middle, trying to find Asik. Gets it to him. Williams with the block. Pass to Mann. Green draws the double. shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Boy, you've got to love the cleverness of Draymond Green. You know he loves to get guys up in the air. He sells it so well.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Mavericks making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. Both free throws good from Green. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Pritchard. Still scoreless. Asik with a screen on Worthy. Kuzma. Out to the right wing. Outside, Avdia. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Asik. Shot clock at 6. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Three-pointer, Worthy, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. They've got Embiid. Jalen Williams is out there with Johnson. Then it's Ivy. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they've performed at the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line. Yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
Now here's Johnson. High, arcing shot. Now here's Westbrook. He's covered closely. Bassey, the pass to man. Pass to Bassey. Back to man. Dallas moving it around. And here is Trent outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
Now, man, still without a basket. Trent up top. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Russell Westbrook.
Well, this guy is so special. On the attack on the interior, this guy is seeking contact. He doesn't want to avoid it.
Ivy with a screen for Williams. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Trent outside. The 8-footer. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Trent. Westbrook's got 9.
How quick is Russell Westbrook with the dribble? He is impossible to contain.
Here's Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Cavaliers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And that one misses. A different look for Dallas. Williams, he's checked in for Ostertag. And Hart subbed in for Trey Mann. Morant, he's checked in for Cleveland. And he sinks the second. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Get loud, fans. On the court, your Hawks ball. Here comes.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hart with the screen for Westbrook. That 3 off the mark.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, that's blocked. It's Hart on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Hart kicks to Westbrook. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal
That
foul.
one's on Morant.
Second team foul.
Boy, how hard does Russell Westbrook attack the defense in the paint? He is fantastic at forcing the issue.
Shooting 2. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Ivy. Now Embiid from the arc. Rebound by Williams. Trent against Ivy. Trent kicks to Westbrook. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
The slashing ability of Russell Westbrook is undeniable. Good luck keeping between him and the basket.
Williams comes with a double team. Here's Johnson. Pass to Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Cleveland ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Ivy passes to Johnson. Clock at 6. Lays it up off the
Larry
glass.
Johnson.
Johnson's got 9 points. Mavericks trail by 4. On the wing, Williams. And it's Trent in the corner. Hart the pass to Williams. Outside Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Fires from 14. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Morant with it. Hart covering. Here's Johnson. Out to Morant. Johnson sets the screen for Morant. Pass to Ivy. From the stripe. Mavericks with the rebound. Westbrook surveying the D. Hands it from downtown. Westbrook's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Nothing makes a defense shudder like when Russell Westbrook has every aspect of the offensive game going right now. Woo-hoo, look out, everybody.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 9. Trent outside. It's Williams, high post. Westbrook against Morant. That gives them the lead. 17 points in the game.
Absolutely nothing you can do with that. Westbrook takes the challenge and will take on all comers.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, fans, it's game time. Get ready to game like everyone watching. No, somebody does not have the middle.
Draymond Green is checked in for the Mavericks. Moncrief comes in for Russell Westbrook. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Omer Asher, he's checked in for Embiid. Avdia comes in for Johnson. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Ivy. Asik the screen for Morant. Good on the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Moncrief against Morant. Williams looking over the floor. Outside Green. Asik pulls it in.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Pass to Podziemski. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
And he knocks down the first one. On the Mavericks with some changes. Worthy comes in for Williams. And it's Trey Mann in for Trent. Podziemski hits them both. Mavericks trail by 6. Mann with it. Scoreless thus far. Worthy kicks to Hart. Green with a screen on Avdia. Dallas no good that time either. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Morant. Lets the 3 fly. James Worthy comes up with a rebound. Dallas shooting it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. Mann can't hit.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Podziemski on the wing. Defended by Hart. Avdia gets the bucket.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Outside Worthy. Shoots It's over Kuzma. Counted, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 6. That one coming from James Worthy.
Boy, a strong finish down low. The defense was there, but he was not going to be denied.
Moran finds Kuzma. Inside, trying to find Asik. Gets it to him. And then Asik with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Worthy. Sidney Moncrief on the wing. Hart the pass to Worthy. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Fires for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. And here are the Cavaliers. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Lets a floater go, and he gets it back.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate, and more often than not, succeeds.
Ostertag's checked in for the Mavericks. A switch here also for Cleveland. Pritchard, he's checked in for John Morant. Mavericks trail by 8. Picked by Ostertag. Pass to Worthy. Cavaliers with the rebound. Asik's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Off target from 3-point range. Dallas has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Podziemski. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on James Worthy. The Cavaliers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
First one falls for him. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Mavericks trail by 9.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Sidney Moncrief.
8 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Kuzma. Good as the jump shot falls.
And look at how quick he was to fight on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you've got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. And I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
Hey, they always build off of their defense here. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Dallas. They've got Hart. Russell Westbrook out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Ostertag, and it's Worthy in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now, here's Worthy. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Mavericks trail by 8. Now, here's Westbrook. Ostertag, a screen on Morant. Outside Worthy. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Morant.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Hart. Back to Westbrook. Morant with some nice D. The Cavaliers leading by 10. And here is Williams. He's got 9. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Johnson, the pass to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. There's Larry Johnson on the assist by Morant. Johnson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. Worthy outside. Back to Westbrook. Ostertag, a screen on Morant. Down it goes. Nice one there from Ostertag.
And you know Ostertag loves the high percentage looks, and he'll get physical to get his shots.
Pass to Ivy. Morant against Westbrook. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team foul.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Morant. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
All right, fans, I can hear you get out right now for your D-Town crew. Make some noise.
Mavericks trail by 13. Westbrook kicks it over to Worthy. Pass to Trent. Back to Westbrook. Ostertag, a screen on Morant. And he's good on the 3-ball. Westbrook's got 20.
If you're Russell Westbrook, you've got to balance that ability with getting downhill, with making range shots, and he delivers there.
Now here's Williams. 9 points in the game so far. Morant with the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Trent against Ivy. Trent kicks it over to Worthy. Fires from 14, and he can't bank that one in. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Johnson inside. Defended by Hart. Johnson's shot is off. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Westbrook. An easy 2 points on the layup. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, operating near the rim has always been a strength of Russell Westbrook. All the physical gifts come to bear.
Williams finds Ivy. Johnson outside. Off target with his three. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Dallas. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Mavericks trail by 11. Hart with it. Williams picks him up. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old-school approach still getting it done in this one.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And the free throw, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Ivy. Softly drops in the floater. 8 points for Jaden Ivey.
And he's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Now here's Westbrook. He's defended by Podziemski. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Pass to Embiid. It's deflected, and they get it back. Johnson, the pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Tries again. Some solid defense from Hart. Mavericks trail by 9. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Moncrief comes in for Gary Trent. And it's Trey Mann in for Russell Westbrook. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Omer Asher, he's checked in for Embiid. Avdia comes in for Johnson. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Pritchard in for Jaden Ivey. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Pass to Asher. Outside, Avdia. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to go on Josh Hart. And Doris, as we've watched Avdia, he's a real threat from the perimeter now.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really good at a lot of different things on a basketball floor. I think the consistency from range wasn't there early, and defenders would give him a cushion. That is no longer the case.
That free throw missing. Draymond Green, who's checked in for Williams. He hits the second from the line. Mavericks trail by 10. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. So it's the Mavericks now, following the score by Cleveland. Mann passes to Hart. And he lays it straight in. Hart's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Kuzma can't get it to go.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Green. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Green's got it back down to within single digits for Dallas. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Embiid, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Man passes to Moncrief. Green, the screen. 5 to shoot. Moncrief's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Outside, Avdia. Embiid sets the pick for Avdia. No good from outside. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Moncrief. Here's Hart. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Kuzma, that's good.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Now here is Moncrief.
Cleveland foul. Pajemski. First personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Sidney Moncrief, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Moncrief hits them both. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Avdia, the pass to Pritchard. Now here's Embiid. Now Pajemski. Outside, Avdia. Shot clock at 2. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. 1:06 left to play in the third. Bassey, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. On the Mavericks with some changes. James Worthy's checked in for Hart, and Trent subbed in for Moncrief. .56 seconds left in the third. Pass to Pritchard. Avdia launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Avdia's got 6 here in this quarter.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing often like that.
It's Worthy missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now, man, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Here's Embiid. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's Cleveland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Avdia out there with Johnson. Then it's Ivey. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Now, here's Worthy. Trent outside. Outside Westbrook. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. To the paint. Here's Ivey. And slam dunk by Ivey.
Defense left Ivey an opening there, and he just takes off for the finish.
Williams passes to Trent. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Pritchard. Low block shot on the way. Got a hand on it.
And Ostertag showing his intensity on defense. A big guy who takes pride in his shot blocking.
Trent outside. Ostertag, a screen on Ivey. Trent can't hit. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Cleveland. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now here's Johnson. Here's Avdia. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet.
3 points.
Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Mavericks trail by 10. Outside Westbrook, down low. And it's Ostertag with the jam.
Well, superb awareness from Russell Westbrook. Understands where the gaps in the defense, almost impossible to check in the pick and roll.
Now, here's Johnson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Pritchard.
Number 12, Ja Morant.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Avdia kicks to Ivey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson outside. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Trent.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Westbrook with it. Williams picks him up. Trent outside. And it's off from 3-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 8. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Assist goes
And
to
he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the basket is good. Ostertag's got 4 this quarter.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Johnson, the pass to Morant. Back to Johnson. Drops in the layup for 2. 16 points for Johnson.
Ja Morant.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now, here's Trent. Worthy with it over Williams. Worthy finds Williams. Williams with the steal. Top of the key, Avdia. Morant left side. Outside Williams. Johnson with a screen on Trent. Avdia gets the bucket.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And here is Williams. After Avdia made the last 3-pointer. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Russell Westbrook.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Williams. Now here's Ivy. Takes a three. And it's Ostertag with the rebound. Ostertag's got his 5th rebound in this one. Worthy kicks to Westbrook. And it's Williams finishing it off.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Mavericks making a change here. Hart's checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Embiid's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Trent following the score by Cleveland. Worthy outside. Trent passes to Hart. A three-pointer is right on target. Hart's got 9 points here in the second half.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Williams dishes to Johnson. Over Hart. Johnson can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 8. Westbrook passes to Ostertag. Pass to Trent. From outside the arc. Hart, no good. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Williams with a clean look. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Trent finds Hart. Outside Westbrook. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Ivy. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Over Trent. The shot by Ivy, no good. Ivy against Trent. Here's Westbrook. Dallas again missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
A moment for an injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the Cavaliers head athletic trainer. And guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. There's lots of heavy heads in that training room. Right now, they have no idea when he'll be able to return, but it's certainly not tonight. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Here's Hart to the paint. Westbrook passes to Worthy. Westbrook against Williams. Williams with the block. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Embiid. And Embiid detonates for the putback slam.
And really, beyond the skills, you see right there the passion Embiid has, displaying that killer instinct.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. And the first one at the line is good.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And Embiid drops them both. Mavericks trail by 14. Outside Westbrook. Ostertag, a screen on Morant. Dallas again missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Embiid. Over Hart. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Cleveland.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Johnson.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Now, here's Hart. Inside, and stolen by Ivy. Williams passes to Morant, and a missed layup. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Westbrook, no good. And here is Williams. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jay, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for Well, Grant, what? What should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein, Drew Holiday out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Kevin Love. Count it.
And you can't lose sight of Love in these pick and rolls. He's skilled at converting in different ways.
Şengün, the screen. Irving for three. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Irving against Holiday. Outside Love. From the arc. Drops in the three. Love's got 5 points.
This demonstrates how confident Kevin Love is. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Pass to Brown. Back to McCollum. Three-pointer. Hartenstein pulls it in. And so Holiday will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Down low. Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by the Suns. McCollum, the pass to Brown. Here's Irving, guarded by Edwards. On the wing, Holiday. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It'll be on Zion Williamson. Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
That free throw, no good.
You know, one thing you got to love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
And he's good on the second. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. McCollum outside. Outside, Brown. Pass to Irving. 6 to shoot. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. The Sixers again can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Brown against Holiday. Brown inside. Soft touch off the glass.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Outside Holiday. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. What an honor it is to have Brittney Griner here tonight.
We're all so happy she's back here in Phoenix, a dominant force in the WNBA for over a decade.
Now here's Irving. Outside, Brown. Şengün, the screen. Brown can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 7. Inside, here's Hartenstein. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Şengün. Pass to Irving. Knocks it loose. McCollum with it. Şengün, the screen. Jacks up a 3. And C.J. McCollum with the 3.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Pass to Love. Beyond the arc.
Great D. Williamson with the strength, the wingspan, and the athleticism to make a difference at that end.
It's deflected. To the middle. Edwards, that's good. Edwards has got his second basket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Irving. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Something that really speaks to Kyrie's talent is his ability to impact the game the minute he steps on the floor. The game changes completely with the ball in his hands.
Now here's Edwards. 18 feet out, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Yeah, Edwards rarely passes on a chance to get his team points. He loves making an offensive impact.
Şengün, a screen on Holiday. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Edwards. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. And Philadelphia has possession. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Brown with the block.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. The free throw off from Williamson. Here's Shrimp. Outside Schroeder. Fires the three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Williamson left side. The fader. Achua with a rebound. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Shrimp. Batase down low. And here's Schroeder outside. And the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Van Exel passes to Williamson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
And that one misses.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
He hits the second from the line. And Schroeder has got the ball here for Philadelphia. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Van Exel. No points so far. Here's Williamson. Nice shot from the wing.
Locked in and ready to go. They put the ball in Zion's hands, and he fires.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Smith, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Here's Shrimp. The 3-ball. Drains the triple.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Here's Van Exel. Pass to Jamison. This one for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Shrimp.
2 minutes remaining.
LeVert outside.
2 minutes.
Batase with a screen. Let's go with a 3. Offensive board. Clarkson on the double team. Right side of Chua. Clock at 4. Outside Schroeder. 4-3. No good on the shot. Suns trail by 5. Clarkson outside. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. Philadelphia leading by 5. Pass to Shrimp. Back to LeVert. Outside Schroeder. Inside, Trent. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Trent's got 5 points.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Pass to Jamison. Over Achua. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
A very skilled finisher inside. Even with defenders close, he'll find a way to score.
Here's Shrimp. 5 points in the game. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Clarkson. He's scoreless. Buries it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Clarkson against LeVert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That one's on Clarkson. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
76ers. Karis LeVert taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Here's Brown. They've got Kyrie Irving. Also C.J. McCollum out there. Smith out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Jamison in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Philadelphia leading by 5. To the paint. There's the block. So it's Phoenix now. Irving looking around. Pass to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. The 3, Smith. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You know, at the offensive end, McCollum does a little of everything for you. I mean, that was a great pass.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Now Holiday. There's the 3. Smith with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Irving. Smith with it. McCollum outside. Here's Irving. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Love. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Love's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. McCollum on the left side. And he makes it. McCollum's got 5. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ. But you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the three ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
And Sengun's checked in for the Suns. And it's Edwards with the ball for Philadelphia. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Schroeder, he's checked in for the Sixers. And both free throws good for Edwards.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
McCollum outside. Back to Irving. Here's the 3. Some solid defense from Holiday.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Hartenstein a screen. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Hartenstein. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the 76ers, Isaiah Hartenstein. 1 shot.
Here's Brown. Pass to Jamison. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Outside Schroeder. There's a screen by Love. Holiday passes to Edwards. Clock at 6. It's good! Edwards! What strength!
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
Now here's Irving. McCollum outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Now here's Holiday. Back to Edwards. Takes the 3. The triple hits for Edwards.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Irving, the pass to Şengün. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Next dancer.
The Sixers lead by 7. Outside Love. Back to Schroeder. And a nice finish on the layup. Schroeder's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Look at Love being patient with the ball, checking for anyone with a better shot on the floor.
McCollum outside. 3-pointer, no good. And it's Holiday with the ball for the 76ers. Pass to Love. Şengün with a double team. Hartenstein finds Edwards. It's a mark, and it's blocked. Edwards against McCollum. Outside for Irving. Now Brown. Six on the shot clock. Brown draws the double. Irving for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Holiday. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Suns trail by 9. And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Kyrie Irving, 2nd personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Dennis Schroeder, taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. So both teams making some changes here. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Now here's LeVert. Left side Schroeder. And stolen by Williamson. And here's Şengün. Clarkson for three. And the Suns get another three.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
Pass to Achua. Now Edwards. He's got 13. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. That shot is off. Suns trail by 4. And they double up Williamson. Clarkson finds Williamson. Zion bullies his way in for the finish.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Down low. Şengün with a steal. Williamson outside. Pass to Van Exel. 6 to shoot. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The 76ers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Launches it. Gets the three to fall. Edwards got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Achua against Williamson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Şengün in the post. Pass to Van Exel. From deep, Johnson. Rebound by Philadelphia. Bitadze's got 4 rebounds now. Clarkson against LeVert. Back to Schroeder. To the inside. From behind the arc. The Suns clear it. 1:25 left in the first half. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Williamson. Guarded by Edwards. The kick out to Johnson. Clarkson against LeVert. Clarkson passes to Johnson. Shoots over Schroeder. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Clarkson.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
Now here's Edwards. Achua for three. The shot comes out. Clarkson against LeVert. Pass to Williamson. Williamson is double. Got a hand on it. LeVert with the ball. Edwards with it. Back to LeVert. From deep. And Edwards good for three. Edwards has got 19 points.
Shooting the three with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Clarkson outside. Şengün, a screen on LeVert. Clarkson for three. Knocks it down from distance. Clarkson's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Philadelphia. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back with you shortly. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Trey Murphy out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Holiday in at the point. The Sixers leading. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And it's Irving missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And now the Suns fast break. It's stolen by Love. Holiday against Brown. Edwards. And man, wanting it more.
The focus Edwards has, I mean, being able to still drain the shot despite aggressive coverage.
Edwards against McCollum. And here's Brown for three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 tonight. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Edwards. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
McCollum looks around. Şengün, a screen on Edwards. For three, McCollum. Rebound by Philadelphia. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in the game. Love inside. Covered by Williamson. And he stays with it.
Agile and strong. If Zion can get a piece of your shot, it's as good as gone. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Nails it from 3. McCollum's got 14 points for the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Three-pointer, Holiday. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
You cannot let Kevin Love get positioned like that. He is too good on the glass.
It's Brown on the wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Free throw good. Brown.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Alvarado's checked in for Love. He's off on the second. Philadelphia leading by 8. Pass to Shrimp. Up top, Alvarado. He's guarded by Irving. And Holiday powers it home.
And striking without warning. Holiday can be so sudden.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Here's Jamison. They set a pick. Lets it go. Rebound by the 76ers. Hartenstein's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Shrimp passes to Hartenstein. Can't connect from short range. Suns trail by 10. The three, and it's McCollum. That time on the assist from Brown. McCollum's got 17 points. Alvarado, the pass to Holiday. Clock at 6. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Shrimp. 2 points. That one goes. Shrimp's got his third bucket of the night. So it's Phoenix now. Outside Irving. Brown, a screen on Holiday. Irving for three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 11 rebounds in the game. Holiday against Irving. Puts it up from 12. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Suns trailing. Pass to McCollum. Now Smith. And here's Brown. Alvarado defending. Fader on the way. Brown catches in. A terrific finisher inside.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Holiday against McCollum. Now here's Holiday, tightly guarded. Pass to Shrimp. Takes a three. He buries it from three. Shrimp's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Suns trail by 10. Here's Clarkson. He's got 9. To the paint. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Outside Schroeder. There's the drive, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Suns trail by 10. Smith with a screen on LeVert. Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Jamison. The three is up. It's rebounded by Batase. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Holiday is checked in. LeVert passes to Achua. Holiday looking for an opening. Launches it. Jamison grabs the board.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
The three, Smith. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Jamison's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
LeVert, that's good.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
LeVert goes against Clarkson.
Philadelphia foul. Karis LeVert. First personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for your Suns, Jordan Clarkson, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
Philadelphia leading by 8. Outside Achua. Pass to LeVert. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one's on Clarkson.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
And he makes the first. What's impressive about Caris LeVert, he's played a lot of different roles, Richard.
From averaging 20 points a game to more of a complimentary scorer. Look, LeVert has been a starter. He's come off the bench. He has thrived in any assignment you give him.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Here's Van Exel. No made baskets yet. Clarkson for 3. Connects from downtown.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Achua with a screen on Clarkson. LeVert passes to Batadze, and that one is stuffed right through.
The assist.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Smith with a screen on LeVert. Here's Clarkson. Deflected. They retain possession. Jamison. No good on the 3. And it's Holiday with the ball for the 76ers. LeVert with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. LeVert outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Caris LeVert at the line for 2.
Free throw good. LeVert. Both teams will make substitutions. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Suns trail by 10. Van Exel passes to Clarkson. There's 49 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And they double up Williamson. It's stolen by Love. Here's Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
It's good.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
The Sixers lead by 10. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. With a step back, Edwards gets the bucket. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Williamson outside. Back to Clarkson. Williamson outside. Pass to Clarkson. This one for 3. And that's not going to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Sixers on top. They lead by 2. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Alperon Şengün out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Van Exel in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's McCollum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
And McCollum doesn't back down from anyone, including inside where he challenges defenders.
And he drops the first. Drew Holiday's checked in for LeVert. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Sixers lead by 12. Outside Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Williamson against Love. Here's Şengün. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
He hears the whistle and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
The Suns making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Şengün, no good on the free throw. The 76ers shooting has been good. 54% on this one. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. Here's Williamson. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Pass to Brown. From downtown. Love grabs the miss. Love's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hartenstein with a screen on McCollum. Outside Love. McCollum against Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, look at the concentration. Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
Edwards at the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lane.
Suns trail by 15. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And here's Irving for 3. McCollum. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
The kick out to Edwards. 4 on the clock. Releases. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Holiday. Brown inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
Free throw good. Brown.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brown. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the 76ers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Philadelphia with another miss. Suns trail by 10. McCollum outside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. McCollum's got 7 points for the quarter.
And oftentimes, you just assume McCollum's J is going in. He's this good of a shooter. It's incredible.
Back to Holiday. There's the 3. Here's Love. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Love. He will do what it takes to beat the D inside.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
And Allie, thank you for that.
14 fouls. At the line for your Suns, Zion.
That's good from Williamson. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Love. And here's Edwards outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Williamson. Ooh, Zion with the flush.
And giving them what they want. The incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display.
Inside. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Irving. Pass to Brown. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it. The Sixers lead by 5. Holiday passes to Love. Back to Holiday. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Now McCollum. Pass to Şengün. And stolen by Edwards. And here's Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. Hartenstein controls the rebound and the putback. And the 76ers lead by 10.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
McCollum outside. Back to Irving. Takes a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Love finds Holiday. It's Edwards on the wing. And there's a pick. From the stripe. Phoenix grabs the miss. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Brown. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Fires for 3. On target from range.
And how about Edwards? Keeping his head up and spotting the open man.
Suns trail by 11. Irving, the pass to Şengün. Back to Irving. There's McCollum with the 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Love for 3. The kick out to Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Throw good, Edwards.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. Pass to McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Wow. McCollum really flexing his range right there. Hurrying a 3 from well beyond the arc.
The Sixers lead by 7. Holiday with the ball. Love for 3. Knocks down the triple. Love's got 9 points now in the second half.
Defense simply can't allow Love to find these looks. He won't think twice about letting it fly at the arc.
Irving for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that, to the middle. Williamson comes with a double team. Love finds Holiday. Outside Edwards. Puts up a three. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Oh, Williamson throws it down.
He has such an impressive night for Zion. He has the ability.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter here. Steps back. Here's Edwards. Anthony Edwards takes the contact.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Brown, no good. Philadelphia leading by 10. Pass to Shrimp. Brown with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
From mid-range, Irving is so consistent. He can hit that shot whenever he needs to.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Edwards, so good inside.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Irving against Holiday. And it's Irving missing.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the 76ers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Holiday passes to Love. Here's Shrimp. Back to Love. Three-pointer. The shot by Holiday, no good. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone